So, messages, Spirit, please. Are you there, Astral DJ? What have you got for us today? Anything? Getting the name. Alan. Sounds like a country song. And a website, www. It's a country song. And memories. So I will dig, see what I can find. We've got the tune. So we'll see what it is. Today's card is the Hanged Man. It's limbo. It's Groundhog Day. It's about karmic situations, secrets and hidden enemies. It's about saying yes when you mean no. It's about Pisces energy. So let's see. I'll wait for these a while. I'll probably pick up on the image better, but right now it's not going in my head. So sorry about that, Spirit. I am trying. Let's see. Oh, the bank is very important in this picture. Someone's greed is getting the better of them. They're holding on too tightly to finances, people, situations, jobs. What you hold on to, what you resist persists. So the thing that you least want to happen will happen if you keep holding on so tightly. So let go of the outcome, let go of control. It will not serve you. Spirit are giving you the gift of a new beginning. Even in the darkest times, there is the dragonfly, which is a sign of transformation and luck, freedom. It's the Aquarius symbol for getting out into the world, freeing yourself from the chaos. So fill your cup, love yourself as much as anyone else. seeing things from a different angle, no longer playing the victim or the martyr to get what you want or letting others do that. A tower moment. Something is going to rock your world. It will be a blessing in disguise. You probably won't like it, but it's a shock. Accidents, arguments, losses, people leaving the home. It's chaos, the chaos that we need to face. I was born on the 16th, living our past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. We need to cut things from our lives, make that decision to cut the cords. We're at a threshold, a doorway if you like, of a new beginning. There is no going back. It is time to face things, draw a line in the sand and decide where to next. There's been a disappointment here. You played your part in it, and it's been going around in your head, stuck in a labyrinth of your own making. Don't dwell on it. That's Groundhog Day. Don't wallow in self-pity. It's time to realise and cut your losses and move on. This is a codependent situation. It does not serve you. Someone needs to stand on their own 2 feet. It may be you, maybe someone else. 9 years is mentioned. So the only major arcana is the 16th. I was born on the 16th, living our past, date for your diary and address. Massively important. It's a blessing in disguise. Severing the ties that keep you dependent on others and vice versa. Yeah, justice will be served. I was born on the 11th, living our past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. As you know, most of you that follow the page, one of my first visions when I met my original spirit guide was a heron. It's a very spiritual animal. It brings balance to your life, patience, etc. 9 of Pentacles. So we ended with that. Now they're telling us, stand on your own 2 feet. You are capable. With age comes wisdom. This is deceptively slow. It's because I've found out that tortoises aren't as slow as everybody says they are. So they can run when they need to. And so should you. Four of Swords, it's time for peace of mind. Call a truce if you can. Try not to have conflict. Take a day off to transform your energy. The toad is about transformation, just as the dragonfly is. Goes from the tadpole to the toad. Lay down your swords. An issue from your childhood or with children or from the past will return. It's a sad situation, but you have to be like the beaver and just keep beavering away. Settle it. 6 of Swords means moving on. It's a flying possum, I think. No one would ever think that they could fly, but they can. And they're avoiding all these swords, going straight through the middle. And so can you. Switch off, ignore all these thoughts, because they are thoughts or words that are sent to harm you, and pass through them. Nine of Wands. There's the Ram, so there could be an Aries involved. It's stubbornness, big-headedness. You have to leave that behind now. There's no point in banging your head against a brick wall like the Ram does when it needs to vent. It's time to give up. There it is again. Somebody will refuses to let go of what they have squirreled away. So it's all about finances. They believe they're secure, but the thing about the squirrel is he buries all his nuts or whatever he finds, and then can't remember where they are most of the time. So it never doesn't profit him anyway. So don't be like the squirrel, squirreling away for a rainy day or working for some time in the future. The future's not promised. You don't live to work, you work to live. Too many. Yeah. Something is over, something is dead. The pigeon. A messenger, perhaps. No more messages. There may be a passing of someone. I don't think so in this case. It's just time to leave the misery of the past behind. And there it is again, that bloody bird. We don't know what it is. It looks like an armoured plated bird. So, you'll have to excuse my son singing. This is a nightmare bird. This is a nightmare situation and sleepless nights. You have to let go, really. Because if you don't, you'll never rest again. Queen of Wands. She is very financially orientated. So maybe she's the one that's holding too tightly to finances. Usually a Leo energy, but it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. A reunion, a celebration. Perhaps the anniversary of someone's birthday who passed. Somebody needs to release this burden. It's not yours to carry. Again, we're at that threshold, but someone doesn't want to cross. They want to go back. There's no going back. Things will never be the same. So a day off is needed. You need to call a truce. You need to find a peaceful resolution to this, or your wishes and dreams cannot come true, because you refuse to face the chaos like we started with and find hope, healing and freedom. It's about Aquarius energy. The 17 again is back, and it's about the ankles, the legs, groups and the wider society. Someone's in denial about something that needs to end, so a new beginning can take place. I was born on the 13th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Scorpio energy, it's about shared resources and the reproductive organs. And gossip, possibly a fire sign child, not good news. Someone is in an unhealthy situation, health-wise, job, relationship, in the dark about something, being lied to. You're not using your intuition. You're not tuning into spirit. Those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important. There is negative energy around this. Could be the person, could be the situation. It's the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, the traveller, the carnival people. And it is connected to the number 11 that we've had before. So someone cannot see clearly how dark this situation is. Depression may be a factor. There is hope. But pride is getting in the way. Don't have too much pride, but make sure that you have self-respect and think of the bigger picture. There is a chance of happiness in love here. But someone's been found out for lying, deceiving, cheating, and been doing it under your very nose. There is problems within the home and family life. Perhaps repairs need doing to the home and there's not enough money there. No communication or bad news arriving. A traveller, someone who needs to travel to you or you to them. No love from external energy. A marriage may be over, friendship, or everything you believe or always believed to be true. What you was brought up to believe. Losing faith, perhaps study that's gone wrong. Governments, institutions, etc. Yeah, if somebody's trying to protect something they've co-created with someone else, which goes back to the codependent situation, sitting on the fence and not making a decision. They're trying to do things by the book. Groundhog Day again. You're chopping wood, drawing water, waiting probably for somebody to save you, for the soulmate to arrive. The soulmate is already here, but you must make the choice. Somebody feels abandoned or orphaned, perhaps both parents are in spirit, and they feel they have no one to talk to. Talk to them anyway, they listen. Fate is going to take a hand in this situation. But fate can only put things on your path. Your destiny is the choices and the consequences. You need to find your own tribe, and that may mean leaving the family unit. The giraffe is far-seeing. It sees things from a different angle, as today's card tells us to. Observe how others treat you. You may be spied upon. And exactly right. From the beginning, we had the greed. All that glitters is not gold. Be sure that you want to pay the price for this fake fool's gold. Aquarius energy, deep down you know. So, that's 17 again. And the number 23. Wishes and dreams can come true, but only when you face them head on. And again, so thank you, Spirit, full circle. The name Alan is important, and Kay. That was brilliant, Spirit, thank you. So the best way to predict your future is to invent it. Expect to be tested and shown waves of the future. There will be sudden insights. Perhaps that's what rocks your world with the Tower moment. Yeah. Aquarians tend to have a natural aptitude for genius. Even those that are not geniuses are able to collect facts and knowledge far beyond the scope of other signs because of their vast intelligence. It doesn't take Aquarians long to see that they are superior in intellect to most people, and this gives them a certain disdain over anything they view as common or ordinary. As seers into the future, Aquarians are ahead of the game and have accurate visions of the way things will be. This is why the sign of Aquarius rules science fiction and anything brand new. In reality, Aquarians see waves of the future in a way the rest of us cannot. Aquarians can be very stubborn in their views, which explains the Four of Pentacles. Whoa. Even when those views appear off the wall to others, they will fight long and hard to have the freedom to stay weird. So fighting against what you've been taught. And they will fight for the rest of us to stay weird as well. Whatever is taboo or outlandish greatly appeals to them, if only in the imagination. So oftentimes they are artists, inventors and speculative writers. As an air sign, meaning they're primarily mental and detached, they can be great humanitarians but not very practical. Inside every Aquarian, no matter how attractive or glamorous, lives a geek. So it doesn't have to be an Aquarius person, but it is the energies of that sign. Look where it is in your chart. The type who wants to escape the mundane world and enter the realms of fantasy. At the same time, they can be rational and tend not to get caught up in emotional dramas. Aquarians are more interested in friendship over romantic relationships. In fact, Aquarians are at first friends before being lovers. So that may be why someone from your past is important. Unless, of course, you insult them by disagreeing with their far-fetched ideas and then your history. Aquarians are very attracted to people of other ethnicities. So, if they do decide to couple up with someone, it's generally a person who does not come from the same background, or sometimes even the opposite gender. Although all relationships, Aquarians will develop and grow often as some kind of artist. There is always a disconnect quality to Aquarians. They are noticeably peculiar in that, and in this they pride themselves. So pride again. You can be assured friends and friendly alliances are about to help you achieve your goals. It's possible you are to meet people or people become involved in organisations that will support you in unusual plans and ideas. It may be like a family group, so finding your own tribe. Or people, or become involved, but the emphasis will be placed primarily on the idea of the crowd. If so, you can consider yourself the idealistic Pied Piper at the front of the group. You may find yourself dealing with persons from exotic or dissimilar backgrounds, those of a different ethnicity or culture from yours. You will learn greatly from them. Transgender people or cross-dressing may possibly mean something in the world right now, and you may acquire different concepts and approaches through these dealings, which are changing you. In the coming months, travelling to faraway exotic places, so travel are likely. And that seems unlikely at the time, doesn't it? But Spirit are never wrong. Mastering new technology, so maybe that's to do with the song that Astral DJ Givers, www. And dealing with futuristic concepts will be of benefit to you. Whatever you accomplish in the near future will be based on how well you master the ideas and approaches. Science fiction or fantasy may become a subject of an art form for you. Another meaning behind this card is the meeting up of cutting-edge people, those who challenge what you believe to be true and established, though it may not be. Challenging what you believe. Many times these people will be artists. With this card choice, you're likely to be mastering something new and untried, which will lead you to greater awareness and success. So it's about the future, about speculation, about visions, literature, science fiction, planets, stars and outer space. Outside time and space, aliens, technology, computers, bionics, electricity, phones and other modes of communication. Mental expansion, flights of genius, arrogance, flightiness, bisexuality, cross-dressing, optical patterns, pewter, silver, aluminium foil, taboo subjects, original ideas, free thinking and unconventional groups. I forgot to say with the High Priestess, don't forget there's a warning there of not being careful what you put in your mouth and what comes out your mouth, as in diet, medication, words written or spoken. It is about the free thinkers, the unconventional, the groups and associations, people of like mind who may be of a different mind to the rest of society. A bohemian crowd going against the status quo, marching to the beat of a different drummer, daring to be unconventional, appreciating the odd and unusual and taking on a challenge. This will bring you your wishes and dreams coming true. Eccentricity, surprises, standing alone on your own 2 feet, as they said, the future, technology, outer space, and mastery, especially of your own emotions. Thanks for listening.